So this time we've got flying bugs. 39 of them. Started off as 40 and don't know where the rest came from. There's a severe heat wave which is obviously affecting everybody. And here come the bugs. There they are. We don't have any machine guns, any turrets, so just got to keep everybody out there and try to get them to fight. 4 of them are already done for. 5 of them are done for. Jack's about to go as well. Boo. Jack's actually dead. How did that happen? That is not good in the slightest, is it? Jack was one of the good guys. Oh well. We'll see what happens. Katina should just go in there. They're just gonna destroy everything. Not sure the Carter's. No, he's not too bad. That's why he's not showing in red. He's 185 out of 185. Got nothing to fight back with, so likelihood is we're done here. Let's just sit and watch. Be an absolute miracle if we get through this. They're destroying everything, take forever to fix everything. This is why I'm the worst gamer. Got well and truly smashed up then. I needed to get these automated turrets up and done quicker. Could have had 4 guns firing at them. Lost Jack, which is terrible. And we're only day 35 on year 2. Haven't even got to 2 years and nearly been completely wiped out. Let's see where we go from here. hopefully everybody is gonna start fixing the stuff that's bust, and then I will force somebody to go and complete the research on the automated turrets. Once that's done, everybody will just be on repairing whatever we've got. I'll try and get as many of these turrets available for the next time the flying beasties come. That was our biggest, most dangerous attack to date. We had 50 flying bugs, but we did manage to get a couple of the turrets up, and they dispatched them pretty sharpish. So we can just crack on. There's one more flying about, but somebody will get it as it comes near. And we're coming up on the end of year 2, just a couple of days to go. They've just had a music event to beef up their spirits after getting a kicking from the flying bugs a couple of times. But the turrets have definitely had an impact on that, and the building is coming along. A large part of the walls, interior and exterior, are built, about to be finished. But I won't move anything across until I've got the electric over there. And we'll see what happens in the last day and a half before the end of the year. We haven't been on a excursion for a little while, so let's pop one of them out on a Burnham bus trip. £2. There you go, Vicente, you can go to a shooting star. So, shooting star, I found a small smooth meteorite gleaming pleasantly. I think that'll keep it as a good luck charm. Hope that wasn't the result of that expedition and 30 bits of fuel. Completely not a waste. Let's get some coffee. Let's reduce the amount of fuel we have to spend on that. We're already doing laser pistol, we could do pulse rifle. Advanced research desk would be better. We get rid of the standard one that we've got. I don't think there's any point doing the CPU assembly, then we'll go with the stimulants. Doors, windows on walls finished. Not quite, windows still to go. And 2 of the 3 batteries that are there. I'll be moving the rest of the batteries over when we get into year 3. So that's the end of year 2. We've managed to survive with 6, only losing Jack throughout. Started with 4, obviously we've managed to pick up Vicente, Carter and Vanessa along the way, but lost Jack. So not bad. Still alive, still going. Got the first main permanent building nearly finished, and some turrets to help out. Got plenty of power kicking around, and we'll start moving things about in this next coming year. And I'll see you in that episode later. Welcome back to the end of year 2, beginning of year 3. Hopefully we will be able to get a bit further on and not lose anyone else. We've already had one death in the group. This was not great. Never expected to end up with 7 people. Pretty much expected just to maintain the 4 that started. However, not to be. So we'll crack on. We're starting to get a decent amount of stored finished food. We did have some electronics, but we've built quite a bit of stuff. And lots of cloth ready for us to get stuck in for making clothes, which the majority of them need new stuff because what they're wearing is mince. But we don't really have a great deal. Got beanies though, in what must be the hottest place anywhere. Pair of trousers, no shoes, no jackets, no caps. Yeah, it's not looking great. We're also gonna start running out of weapons. We've got nowhere really to scavenge from unless we go really far afield. This probably isn't the best thing to do right now. We do also have 53 aggressive animals on the way, so I'll come back to you once they attack. And there's a good solid amount of them coming. I'm not sure why they would go around there. Maybe I need to block that off because that's the nearest position to any people. Yeah, I'll block that off for the next attack. I'm not sure anyone's going to get past the guns. They look mostly dead. Only 2 of them left, and they're not going to last very long. There's one gone. And it's a big bloaty one. I wonder if it's an exploder. Doesn't say yet. Oh, gone. I'm like, okay, can't I just come and shoot it? Put it out with my gun. It'd be nice. Smashing. All done. The bad bugs are gone. We've got some more aggressive animals coming thick and fast now. As a bit of an update, we have created the beds, windows, doors, rooms, usual stuff, fires, lights. I'm not using the electric in there because I want to keep it for the guns until we've got plenty to waste. But we're about to have a little bit of a bug party. 2 mantis, 7 huge overgrown insect, and 27 venomous overgrown insect. Let's see how we get on. I also changed this. I won't be able to close the gate now because it takes somebody to physically come out and get it. But the majority of them will just walk down the path and end up getting slaughtered, which is super. Just what we want. Go on yourself, can't slash him. Done. Excellent. Another one finished. I've already asked somebody to come and close the gate. Sorry, interrupted there by Alexa. Don't know why. Obviously having a bad day. No idea what's going on with this thing. Anywho, we've got people still making clothes because we've got some folk that don't have stuff. We've got a couple of hats now. They are pretty much making sure that they get themselves set up when the clothes become available. We are about to seriously run out of weapons. Don't know what we'll do then, because we're not in a position to have made any, because I'm a bit rubbish. I am the worst gamer. Looks like we got some more bugs coming our way. Yeah, we have. One already seems to have been dispatched by something else. And here they are coming. It was pretty quick after the last one. Big issue we're going to have is we don't have any life left in these weapons. They're going to be gone in no time. So we'll see how we get on. I'll come back once they attack. That was quick. They're on the way. Easy to see this time. Should be pretty easy pickings for the turrets. This is basically the view the turret's got. Can't imagine much at the minute getting past the turret and getting to the flamethrowers, but you never know. It could happen. We're down to the last 5 bugs, and they're definitely all in the traps. Down to the last one, so we're going to release everybody and let them crack on with what they were doing. Get them back up to a full speed day. The guns will take, in fact the guns won't need to, the traps are going to take care of that last one. And that's it done. Gotta get this laser pistol sorted. It'll be the easiest, best ranged weapon that we can get. And I need to get it. So every time someone stops doing the research, I'm forcing them back in to the research. I just need to check and see if I still got stuff. Have I still got a dartboard? Is it all the way around here? I'm not sure I've still got a dartboard. Got an extra bit of fence though. Have a look and see if we can't get a dartboard in here. There's too many people going off on one another meltdowns. Because they've got no fun to have. They've got beer, they've got dartboard. It's whole business based on that PVC. Surely this 6 can have a go. Right, let's see what happens over the next little while, and I'll come back with day 6, year 3. Another attack coming thick and fast. Well, not so much fast, but they're definitely coming a lot quicker than they were earlier in the game. Say we're 10 days into year 3, so 20% into the year. we have got 53 small mantis coming. Where are they coming from? Oh, straight up the hill. Let's see how we get on with these. We're down to 10. The automatic turrets are getting them. They may be just slightly out of range now. That's why they've stopped, but down to 5. They're not going to make it. The guys have obviously decided that as well, and they've started doing traps, and he's decided to go for a hide. Don't know why you bothered doing that. I'll call everyone back just to ensure that the direction. Mind you, it's not going to matter. That's the last one done. Oh well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. We're starting to get some more clothing done. Still haven't got any further forward. I think I can probably make one gun with the stuff that I've got. I'm not researching enough. So I'm going to have another play about and see if I can get stuff researched. I'm also getting rid of these. I've moved everything into the, or nearly everything, into the permanent structure. And I've got these set up to be emptied and new shelving, hopefully to get made sharpish. We've got enough stuff for it, so just need to get them to go and do the work. I'm hoping to get a bit more action from the horrible beasties. And I'm also hoping for us to find some more ships to scavenge that are not miles away like the current ones. So in the permanent shelter, I have put basically the same bed in every room, same light, no electrics, same heaters. In the hallway I've put 3, or in the main room I've put 3 electric ceiling lamps. I've kept everything going with the same cooking stove, still the same basic recipes just for now until we get some weapons. I want to concentrate on trying to get some guns. So we have a sizable crowd, pretty dodgy animals on the way. These horned insects, they very rarely get trapped by the traps because they've got tiny feet. And we've got 49 overgrown insects and 12 bloated. So we're just going to sit and wait. Not sure much is going to come from it. They're coming from this direction. Unsure why they're going that way. This is something I don't know. Some damage somewhere or somebody hanging about. Doesn't look like it. No, they're just walking the long way around. Still got 8 of these little bugs. They're not getting anywhere. The big one of them is dead. Might observe it though. Observe one of these, and we're going to observe one of them. Oh, no, we're not, because it's about to be rotted away. Back to full speed. Another easy win for now. I think we'll go on an expedition. I mean, not that everyone isn't absolutely mad busy. But we're going to go here, see what happens. Hopefully we can bring something back worthwhile. It might be another person, you never know. Hoping not, because they only made 6 bedrooms. Someone's going on the roof. Or in the shed. Another attack. In the high 70s. Just bugs. I think there was some hungry pests and aggressive animals sort of joining forces there, just for a wee rammy. The Badgins haven't even started coming over yet, but they will. I'm not sure they're going to make much difference though. Put a wee shelter up. aggressive animals seem to be dying or fighting with something. Oh, they've been fighting with these guys. We will definitely butcher that because no harm in getting some of it. It's already dead. It's not like we killed it. Not many of them left. Still a few coming though. Where they're coming from. The stragglers at the back. Can't release everybody to go and carry on with the rest of their work. Got too many things to get done. We'll get these three eventually. Only one alive, and I think that's the one that's here. Done. Bug's gone. So we've got a fairly sizable attack this time. We have got 190 bugs. Bugs of different types. And we're going to get everybody in the middle. Just wait for them to come, which they are doing. Around both sides. It's not going to make any difference. Let's see if anyone can get through to the flamethrowers. Yeah, they're going. There's 190 to start, and we're down to the last two. And that was particularly quick. As you know, I am the Waste Gamer, and that is the largest group of bugs I've had. This is about the longest that I've ever survived. Day 27, year 3. So I imagine it just gets worse from here, or harder. Smashing. Don't need the meat, not going to bother butchering them. It's good to see just how many of the traps I actually got through. These bad boys did an absolute stellar job. Can't get any more in because the ground's rubbish. I could get some in here as well. Or I could get some in right here. I'll have a look at that at some point. But for now, we'll just crack on, try and get these buildings finished. And we've got bugs again. coming thick and fast. This time we've got 6 other horned insects, 53 overgrown insects and 16 bloated, and they are already on their way. So this will be a challenge because we haven't reset all the traps, I don't think. Not quite. To get through most of them, we are definitely going to need some more help. I think we'll probably put some more here. Yeah, that's exactly what we'll do, and we'll do that now. We've had 3 very quick fire deaths due to heat stroke. This could be the end. It is not good. It's not even that hot, it's only 31 degrees. I am gonna put the remaining people in somewhere safe, not on the roof, you dough ball. Gosh, this is the beginning of the dry season, so we'll see what happens.